Alright, imagine you're a farmer in the 1930s, and your farm is healthy, your family's healthy, you're living pretty much on top of the world, when all of a sudden your world comes crashing down on you. There's a giant storm that rushes over your land and just completely destroys what crops you have, all your supplies, all your food, everything that you sell, all your livestock that you sell or use for yourself to survive. Just completely crashes, and you are forced to pick up your family and what little farm and livestock you have left and completely move to the complete opposite side of the country. And where you're moving to, there is minimum land left, and there's many other farmers moving to the exact same area, so you have nowhere to go. And the only help you could really ask for is from the government, and they can't really do much to help because their hands are already full with many other things. And what you may be wondering, what could the government possibly be busy with? Well, there's three major things that they were busy with. The Great Depression was during this time, where everyone was suffering, not just the farmers from the Dust Bowl, but everyone was suffering from Wall Street crash. Also, they were struggling with bootlegging. The Prohibition was started during this time. There was a lot of bootleggers and abusers of alcohol, and they had to put a lot of time and money into law enforcement to try to keep that, what's the word? Completely diminish. To diminish that. Also, thirdly, is racism. There was KKK was getting out to the public, and there's a lot of problems with that. And they had to spend a lot of time and money on that too, and they couldn't focus. So basically, the only thing the government can do for you, the farmer, is try to give you a little bit of land on the west coast where you're moving to from the east coast, because your farm is destroyed. And there's only so much land that they could give you that belongs to them, because there's many other farmers in the west too. It's just the Dust Bowl hasn't quite reached them yet. So you're there, and the government's doing all they could, but like I said, they're busy with the bootlegging, prohibition, racism, and the Great Depression during this time. And not only were the farmers or you knocking on their door, but many people from the Great Depression were knocking on the government's door too. Like, what are you going to do about this? I'm bankrupt now. Many people were bankrupt. So it wasn't just you. So people may blame the government for not doing what they more to prevent the prohibition, but for the three main reasons why they couldn't do anything is prohibition, Great Depression, and racism. That's why the government couldn't do any more to prevent or help the farmers through the Dust Bowl.